welcome back to my channel. It's Mr.Guyllector here. And first of all, I want to start off by saying this video has been postponed like 3 billion times. At first, I wanted to do this video like, before Christmas or like during that Christmas time because that's kind of like the time to do like a wish list for your next year or something like that. But I wanted to do this starting as like a Christmas wish list, but then that fell short. Then I decided, oh, okay, I'll just do it for like for New Year, like for a 2025 wish list type of thing. And then that fell short. And so then so then New Year's happened and I was like, oh, okay, so well how about I just decide to do like before like during the first week or like make it like a New Year's video. That flopped. So then I decided, okay, I'm just gonna do like the first 10, like the first week. That flopped again. Then the first before the 10th, that flopped again. I'm just like, ugh, too much stuff just flopped. So now it's gonna just be like, oh, it may be too late, but it's not too late because it's still in January. So I just wanted to get this done before the next month end, so then it won't be like a 2025 wish list, but we already in a month in. So I just decided, okay, fine, I'm gonna do it during January, sometime during January, and here we are now. Here we are today. There was just like a lot of stuff stuff to do, and like I had to really sit and think about like things that I actually wanted to get this year. And not only that, but I had to find the photos and everything, and like in between each entry, like I was doing billions of other stuff. So like it's just too much. But anyway, this video is going to be me giving y'all my 2025 wish list, dolls that I want and will be getting this year. So let's get into it. First, we have Nightmare Before Christmas Collector. Now, when this first was announced, I was only like a few months into collecting and I had already gotten Annabelle. That was my very first collector I got. And when this happened, I was so excited. And I literally had the money ready. But the day before, I decided to be stupid and be like, I can miss out on this and spend my money elsewhere. Turns out I was wrong. And now I just can't help but think about getting them. Like, if I do get them, that will be I would have officially gotten like this collectors since collecting if I get them. And that's like a short-term goal of mine. And spoiler alert, I'm like y'all in a little secret. I'm currently on my way to getting them this week. I have a little payment plan with somebody who's giving them to me, and they're very fair. I found them on Facebook, and they gave me a little payment plan or whatever, and so I'm paying them off, and I will be having them. They'll be shipped out Saturday. It's like I'm so excited. Like finally, I'm gonna have Nightmare Before Christmas Collector. Like I just love them. Like the thing is that I was never like a fan of the movie for real like that. Like I liked the movie, but like I wouldn't say I was like a diehard fan. But when they said they was gonna have these dolls, I was like, oh yes. Just the same way as Addams Family and Hocus Pocus. I was like, yes. I like I'm gonna get these. Now I know people have a problem with like this specific one because it's not really screaming monster high, but forget that. I think it is. Like, would they rather have Jack be gender bent and be like some kind of Skeleta version of alternate or something like that? Like, I wouldn't. But yeah, I want them. I'm on my way to getting them before February. Like, I'm so excited. The next one we have is Draculaura or Freak du Chic Draculaura. Now, I actually missed this release and I did want her. So like, but I mean, it wasn't really no love. Like, it really wasn't any love lost when I missed this release. But like now, I just like, I might as well like. I got Gulia that just recently came out, and my mom gifted me Voltage's Frankie for Christmas. And I was like, you know what? I might as well get her. And plus, she's like on a deal right now on Amazon. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get her because that would be cool to like have all of the SDCC like releases since I've been collecting. It'd be good to have that, to like complete that like little milestone right there. Now I won't have all of them because I still have other ones that I really do want, but she's a good start. The next one is like kind of like a forgotten doll. I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of playline, but it's Bonita Femur. I don't know what it is, but like recently I've just been like obsessed with her aesthetic. Like I don't know why. Like it's just so like intricate, and I really like her from the Freaky Fusion line. As far as like the non-fusions but hybrids, I really like her. I became fond of her. But yes, I really like her, and I kind of want her too. Yeah, I'm gonna get her too. Now this one is very nostalgic to me because this was actually I had this set when I was a little kid. Well, it wasn't mine, it was my sister's, but I would always play with it. And I I even remember this one time smashing my DS on top of it because I lost in Mario Kart. But we're not going to talk about that. But this is the 2012 Schoolhouse, Monster High Schoolhouse, and I just want one for my collection's sake. Like, I want one. Like, it's not even going to be like open, so I don't really care about it being fully accessorized and like it being in that much of a like proper condition because it's going to be folded up. All I ask is that the doors come on because for some reason they taking the doors off and selling them separately. Like that's stupid. That's just being greedy. But all I ask is that it's in a neat condition and that it's has its doors. That's all I ask because I'm gonna post like because basically what I want to do is that I want to have it for my collection's sake and nostalgic purposes. And on top of that, I want it to like be a like display for my pre-productions. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I'm gonna do like a whole video of like setting up my new collection and everything. Once I have like things that I want as far as display purposes, I'm gonna like make a whole video on like creating that type of thing, you know. That'd be cute. Now these are kind of like grails. These are the Boo York Caddy and Nephra dolls. They kind of like scream like I like these like chromatic chest plates that they have. Like they kind of give them like a similar vibe. And honestly, if I were to be in Boo York or like in this movie, like a character or anything, I would want to have something similar to like what they got going on. Like I really love anytime they give Caddy that teal, like bluish color. Like I really think that this is like her best doll, like one of her best dolls, but if not best doll, next to Fierce Rockers. Because I just love this vibe on her. And I also think for Nephra, this was a very cute look. Like I wish that she kind of like had more dolls that like lean more into like the royal status of her thing, kind of like Cleo, but this is definitely her best doll. And yes, I want both of them. Now, black and white Skull Showers Frankie, I want for my collection's sake. Now, I was not really a big fan of the black and white, but I really think nowadays it's really cool because as a kid, I was never like fully into Monster High because like I was kind of like you know, told it was not good for me to to like them. But now as an adult, I'm recognizing that I really do like Social Sprinky. But like I can't really find a good listing that doesn't show it being yellow and like the box being like really weird because I want to keep her in the box because I really appreciate this and I think it's actually kind of like a unique release considering that's like it's the only one of its kind that's just out there randomly like I want it for my collection's sake. Now this is probably going to be a crazier purchase, but I want all four of the off-white dolls. Now, as far as the order, I think I like Electra and Harmony the best, but I just feel like I have to have these dolls. Like I love fashion and I feel like I get them a lot. A lot of people don't because and especially for that price point, but I like this. Like I love the mohawk and everything for Electra. And even though they are reusing like the same face sculpts as like current characters, I do wish that they were like fully new face sculpts and everything like that, considering they are like very expensive. But I feel like that's mainly like on the brand's end but I feel like for my collection's sake, I know I'm going to keep saying for my collection's sake, but for my collection's sake, I have to have these dolls. I feel like they look beautiful and on my they will look beautiful on my display. I like Harmony. I feel like her look kind of goes together the best. At first it was Electra, but now I feel like I like Harmony, especially those red boots that she got going on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They are so cute. Even though she's just like another version of Frankie, but I still want her because like I have like these like plans for like series and stuff like that. Like vampire series and like Frankenstein series and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going totally off topic, but I do like this and I love their little purse. Like I feel like the detail and the quality is there. No matter what you say about the designs, the qualities are there, honestly. Now, the symphony is like I don't know how I feel about this whole like skull underneath the face thing. Like she's cute and everything, but I just see like a big old black thing on her. So she's probably like the last one I'm gonna get, but I still want her because like I want to complete all four. But she's probably gonna be the last one I get, just based off of that. She's kind of giving me like granny vibes. Plus, I might have her be like Portergeist, like grandmother. I don't know. I'm thinking of getting things for series and stuff like that. Even though like I've never made a doll series in my entire life. But actually that's a lie. I've made like a doll music video before. But who hasn't as a doll collector coming out? But now Raven Rhapsody, she kind of cute now. Like at first I was not feeling her because she was like a Rochelle knockoff, and her outfit was like very ill-fitting. But I guess it's kind of like the vibe that look that this like casual like look is supposed to give off. And I really like her shoes the most out of all of them because they're like the most normal, if that makes sense. I don't like the hat that much, but other than that, like I really like her. So like I definitely want all of them. I want all of them. That's gonna be a big purchase. I feel like I'm gonna have to have like a month dedicated to them on this specific like choice alone. But yeah, I want them all. Okay, now I feel like I should give like a trigger warning. Like I'm sorry if y'all still feel a certain type of way about these, but I want the plastics. Now, I was gonna get Regina the other day, but then like something else popped up and I was like, you know what, never mind, I can hold off on these. Everybody in the group chats that I talk to, like all my doll friends and everything, they know about this situation. But yes, I want Regina I want just because I feel like for this specific release I have to have at least one for my collection. And in my opinion, I don't really care for Katie like that, so it's no love lost that she's like practically impossible to get now. I don't really want her like that. I could just literally get any kind of Megan or anybody, to be honest, could join the group or join the clique. Clique. But yeah, Karen and Gretchen on eBay, they're actually not that expensive as they probably should be compared to Regina, considering she was only $60 and she's like double that. But Karen and Gretchen, they're like not even like half that, you know? Like they're not even half their price. But anyway, yes, I want the plastics. The plastics are all I want, all I really care about. Katie can go back to Africa. She can go wherever she came from. And yeah, that's all I want. Now, the Bratz Mowalola collab has been on my mind for like the last like 6 months. And I don't know why I haven't at least gotten one yet. But I want Felicia and Jade from this collection or like this like collab or whatever. Even though I feel like it's kind of weird that they had two Yasmins, but they just didn't do like, because they had Chloe and Yasmin for the cult Gaia, right? And then they had Sasha and Yasmin. They should just have Sasha and Jade for the GDCS, whatever it's called. They should just had them for that one. And then like Felicia and Megan or something for this one or something like that, you know? But they did Felicia and Jade, and I think these are really cute. These are very fashionable. It's kind of giving like motor-esque, like futuristic, like weird stuff, and I like it. I really do. And I want them. So, yeah, that's all. That's pretty much all I have to say from that. And I think they're like 60, 40, like from that, around that range, 40 to 60 bucks. I guess depending on where you look. And so, yeah, I want this. And I really like Felicia's because I like her like McDonald's like I guess McDonald's and like color scheme going on. But yeah, and these photos are gorgeous. I also probably should have said this in the beginning of the video, but I want to focus more this year on like my other collections slash starting other collections, because I feel like my Bratz collection is very small and has like mainly secondhand stuff, and then like other collections I don't really have of. So that's probably like where I'm going to leave my focus more on, instead of like all the Monster High stuff, because I pretty much have mostly that anyway. And next we have Always Bratz, Yasmin. Now, I feel like this one, y'all probably thinking like, girl, you can just get this like right now. Like this doesn't even have to be like a dedicated thing. You can like get this in between anytime. But I feel like for me, it's like, I don't know. She had to grow on me at first. But I really do like her. Like, I like her color scheme. I like her look. This may just be the stock photos deceiving me, because some people tell me that something's up with her bangs IRL. But I don't really care about that. I like her the best out of the new ones. Like, the only other one I like out of the new ones is Sasha, then Chloe, then Jade, if I had to rank them. But yes, I want her. Probably going to get her very soon, along with Going Out Yasmin, because I feel like her aesthetic is kind of like the same in these like newer lines. It's the same purple and brown like color scheme, which is kind of weird, but I mean, I guess they all have like their own like thing going on that looks better for their hair color and like their skin tone, things that complement them. But yeah, that's all I have to say, which I find kind of weird. But anyway, the next I want is GDCS or GCDS, however you pronounce those, XQLYZ LGBTQ. Anyway, this Yasmin right here is the year of the Yasmins. I know Bratz collectors could probably understand my obsession now, because they probably obsessed, because every time I see a Bratz collector, they have like 3,000 Yasmins. Now I get it. I really like this pattern. Like, I always liked this pattern, and I was mainly looking at Sasha for real. I always liked this pattern because it's like so like fashion. Like, this is what you actually see in real life. Like, I really like this. The only thing I don't like is the shoes. The shoes, I feel like it's a weird like thing. It's making her ankles look naked. It's kind of like the same feeling where you see the boys at prom wear their shoes with no socks. I'm like, boy, it's looking a little chicken leggy. Like, that's what I don't like. The next I want is Cult Gaia Yasmin, which y'all seen in my collection video that I already recently just got. Cult Gaia Chloe, and she needs her sister, you know. I feel like I like Yasmin's base doll, and like her outfit's a little bit better than Chloe's, because her regular outfit is like, Chloe's outfit is kind of like it's a little bit too pedestrian for it to be like, yes, it's Cult Gaia, you know. But Chloe's outfit, I think her second outfit is a little, I think this, as far as second outfits, Chloe's is better, and as far as first outfits, Yasmin's is better. But I love this like ponytail with the little curly bangs at the end, and the artwork is so beautiful. Ooh, I don't know if I want to keep them inbox. No, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what I did with Kylie and have one inbox, one out of box, just for like the display look. This Ken Couture doll, they ate with this. I want him mainly because, like, I think I've only started wanting him from like November, but like, he really grew on me. At first, I didn't even know that they even released this guy. Like, I'm like, whoa, Ken Couture. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing who they will release next, and I want a black boy with an afro. That's what I want. Like, give us like a complete 180 from this boy right here. But I think they really ate. Like, as far as Barbie, I'm like, I'm really getting into my Ken bag for real. And like the smoldery look, like those puckered up lips with the dimple, like they really ate with the design, like I guess like detail. And like this puffer coat and everything, like he really is going out on the night of the town, okay? I mainly want him and the one Barbie, I keep forgetting what it is. It's like Barbie, like signature one or something like that, where she has like that pink and orange gown with like the bow in the back, like it's like pink, orange, red with like a little black, you know. I'm pretty sure y'all know what doll I'm talking about, but I want her and him together so they can be displayed together. And I think I want to keep them both in the box because I feel like them together will look so good.
Like just them specifically, nothing else. Just them specifically. And I like the earrings with the Ken thing. Like he's giving me like narcissist vibes. Like he's a jerk, but he just looks so good, you know. And okay, from me like surfing Macari a lot for like Barbies and everything recently, I've been like honestly craving my vintage bag. Like this Bob Mackie Queen of Hearts is really cute. Like I have like a whole list of Bob Mackie stuff that I want to get, but this Queen of Hearts one specifically, which you can't find no stock photos of for some reason, I really want. Like this is cute. And this beauty here, Barbie, a tribute to fashion. Now, when I first seen her, I was like, oh, she's really cute. And when I seen that price point, I was like, oh, well, I don't know anymore. But I feel like, you know, when the time is right, like she's on my 2025 wish list, but I feel like this is a when the time is right purchase, and not necessarily like a need, a want. Like if I be like, you know, I have a cute little $100 to spare, or however much it costs, 150, whatever. I have some money I could just drop on this, you know. Then I would get her, you know, like or maybe like in due time when somebody just like want to get rid of theirs, secondhand. It was like here. I need a little extra cash or something, because I tend to do that sometimes with my collection. Like here, I need a little something, and you can just have it. Then I'll snatch it right up off of them, because this is cute. And the box, this is one of the ones I'm just gonna keep in the box, because when it comes to certain like prices, I keep them in box, because the box really like it really just like adds to the story of the look, you know? Now, I don't know why this 2022 holiday Barbie is so expensive, but I want this one specifically, not only because I really enjoy when they do redheads with red, but because it has the Odealy face. Like, duh, everyone's obsessed with that, and I'm so glad that it's finally becoming a playline common face now, because I have a few, like series that I want to do that her face will look great in the aesthetic that I have going for. But anyway, I also don't know if it's Odealy. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. Odealy. I like her face and I want it. I want it now. Now, first of all, this release was absolutely trash. I'm so mad at the fact that it was practically like released in thin air, and it's already sold out. It's keep going back in and out. And I tried to check the Mattel Creations site earlier today, and for some reason now we need a password. I'm like, what? But anyway, this is the Ballet Wishes 2025, I think. Yeah. I didn't even know that this was like a long series. I thought they just started doing this like 2 or 3 years ago. But apparently it's a long series, and there's a lot of them in this line. But yes, I want her mainly because like a FOMO, and I really want to contribute to the hype, and I think she's cute too. Even if I don't really necessarily want her care for her in this ballet form or outfit, I can pop her head off and put her on something else. Like I think it's the same for this and the pink premiere doll of her and that face or whatever like that. Like I don't really care for her in these looks, but I just want her face. Like if I can have a bucket of just her head, that'll be great. Like no matter what she wears, she makes everything look 10 times better. And I want that confidence, you know? I want to collect all her heads like Infinity Stones and just suck up all the confidence. Now, this one might also be like a girl. You can just get it right now. But I want these. Now, I've been putting these off because there's just been other things that's just been more important to me. But at some point, I do want to get these. I still have not seen the movie yet. Do not clown me. Do not come for me. I still have not seen the movie yet. But I do want the deluxe Wicked dolls. Now, at one point, I was considering getting like the whole thing. I'm just like, really only Cynthia and Ariana are important to me, and a part of my core, my being, and my spirit animals. So I really only care about them. Now, I'm a little worried that I won't like the dress for Glinda in person, just as everybody else pretty much like says, because I've been seeing so many, and I mean so many, like revamps and like redos and like upgrades of her dress on Instagram. So I'm like, oh, like I can't really do that stuff yet. So I don't really know how I would feel about it in person, and I don't really feel like paying other people to do it because at some point I just gotta stop being lazy. Now, Barbie, a fashion frontier, or maybe just fashion frontier, but anyway, this one has grown on me like during the last 2 months as well. Like this one right here is giving me Renaissance. It's giving me Beyonce. Like I want her. Like she looks good. Now the one thing I don't like really is her stand. I feel like it's a little too big, like too bulky. But look at these. Look at this. The colors, like the shoes, the fringe, the hair, the blend, the makeup. Like the one thing I will say is like the blue in her makeup is a little like a choice, but it's not too distracting. But like look at this like picture right here. Like she's like, I'm a baddie and I'm about to whoop you, right? Like that's what's giving. It's giving me cosmic like cowboy. It's not, it's like space cowboy Renaissance-esque like disco. Like it's so many things going on right now. And I like it. Like I can honestly see Beyonce wearing this in Cowboy Carter. Like I could see her wearing this, like popping up into a show wearing this exact look or something. Like I think that's what I want. Like I want to get a Beyonce doll and then strip this doll of this look and then give it to Beyonce. That's what I want to do. Now Rainbow High. Oh Rainbow High. Now, I actually was nearly completed with my Rainbow High collection, or at least like the ones that I wanted, because I wanted every single character. I didn't really care about getting like all the other lines and everything of like the main six, but I just wanted every single character. Now, I ended up selling it because I was really obsessed with getting collectors during October, so I ended up selling like the whole collection. To be honest, I really only kept Amaya, and I just recently got Iris, but I want to kind of like reconstruct that a little bit, and I want to get all of like the actual rainbow characters. And as far as like Rainbow High, like in general, I do consider the color create lines rainbow, because I'm gonna get them and then I'm gonna actually make them rainbow. So I do consider them rainbow. But as far as my Rainbow High collection, I'm gonna attempt, and when I say attempt, I mean attempt to regain where I kind of like left off and then continue from there. But it's like I just don't know, because like my love for Rainbow High is just kind of like deteriorating, and y'all see where it's going, and y'all see that this is a lot on of characters to re-get. So it's kind of like, I don't really know. Should I really spend my money elsewhere? Save it, spend it on this. It's just like a big old battle in my head right now. But at some point, I might consider it. But for now, it's just the Rainbow Girls. Just the Rainbow Girls, that's for certain. Now, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Cedarwood has like been an obsession of mine. I would say like for like the past 3 months. Like for some reason, like I really want her. Like I saw a listing on her for like $200, and I was like, ooh, okay, that's not that bad considering that like she's like ancient history. But I really like her. Like I feel like I love the silhouette of her outfit and like the hair and everything. Like this right here is like top tier, like quality. It's amazing. I want her. And then we also have like this Raven Queen. Now this Raven Queen, it's like I want her just for collection purposes, and like I feel like I need more Comic-Con exclusive things, because I actually do plan on going to Comic-Con this year no matter what they have. But yeah, I think her doll is cute. Now I feel like her other dolls, like maybe like Throne Coming, wait, does she have a Throne Coming doll? I don't know. And like Legacy Day, those like silhouettes and like her main doll are like a little bit better. But I do like this one because it's really giving me that like Maleficent, evil queen as, even though she's not daughter of Maleficent, I know, but like it's kind of giving that. That's what I want. Now, Heartstruck Cupid. Now, I actually found out this doll exists like earlier of last year, and I was like, wow, she is gorgeous. She's like so beautiful and like springy and like joyful. Like I really like this. I never even knew that this Cupid existed, and I want her. From the very beginning, I've always been a Lizzie Hart stan. Like I really liked her. Like I think for some reason I don't know if it's like some weird deep down like interest in Alice in Wonderland and stuff like that that I had, but recently Queen of Hearts, I think the one thing I can say about Descendants is that it probably reawoke something in me that for the Queen of Hearts and like Alice in Wonderland and like that whole like world and everything is like I really like it. I really enjoy it. And from the very beginning, the first time I seen Lizzie Hearts, I was like, oh, that's my favorite. That's her right there. Like I recently seen a post the other day talking about Cupid has no misses, and honestly, I say Lizzie has no misses. Like her, everything she wears is real cute. Now this Way to Wonderland Madeline Hatter doll, like I really like because I love the silhouette and she's like really in her element in this look right here. So that's the main reason why I wanted her because like I actually have a few favorites from this series like Kitty Catshire, Apple White. Like I have a few other ones, but those like the main three. Like this Madeline Hatter is really cute. I think I like her better than her main or like like signature first chapter doll. I think that's what they call them, first chapters. Now another one of my favorites as far as first chapter and like when I first seen them was Briar Beauty. Now I think it's because like obviously first like the first two letters of her name is the first two letters of my name, and like it's like Sleeping Beauty, pretty, like like I don't know. It's just something about her that just calls to me. Now, as far as Ashlyn Ella, it's like her doll. I know it comes with Hunter, and I'm not really interested in getting him. I mean, like later down the line, of course, but like for now, my focal point is on Ashlyn Ella because obviously Cinderella. She was the third one that I like. I had like a big three, kind of like Frankie, Dracula, Claudine. My big three was Ashlyn Ella, Briar Beauty, and Lizzie Hearts. And yeah, she's the last one on my little wish list right now. And that's all. I know the stock photos are a little iffy, but I kind of like was grabbing anything I could find because I could not find any. Whew, Lord, we done. I need some water. But no, for real. I know it was a lot of dolls, but technically it was like a year's worth of dolls. So like, yeah, that's my whole list. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like this video, share to all your friends. Comment down below what other video you'd like for me to do next. Do you have any of these dolls on this list, or are you planning on getting any of these dolls on this list? And if you do have some of these dolls on this list, and you might want to get rid of some, hit me up in the comments too. But no, for real, subscribe at the very least, and also don't forget to click the notification bell down below to get notified when I upload a new video. Bye!